Please be seated. For us to be a true disciple of Christ, we must learn how to hate our father, our mother, our brothers and sisters, and even ourselves. That is the first and foremost requirement. But what does it mean to hate our father, our mother, our brothers and sisters, and even ourselves? The first commandment of our Lord is to love Him and to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. What does He mean by saying to hate? What He means was not literally hating them, but to be able to put God and the interest of our love for God above them. Because if we would love them first and love our neighbors first above God, then we are not worthy of Him. Because God requires, before He gave the second commandment, first and foremost, He gave the first commandment, which is to love Him. And if we cannot do the first commandment, because the second commandment became a hindrance of not doing the first, then we are not worthy, or we cannot be a true servant of Christ. In other words, if we cannot love God and we cannot follow God because of our brothers, our sisters, our mother, our father, and because of ourselves, because of too much loving of them and ourselves, then we cannot be a true disciple of Christ. Because for us to obey the second commandment first, we have to obey the first commandment, which is to love Him above all things. It's also been said here that if a certain man would plan to build a tower or to build something, he has first to calculate whether or not he would be able to finish it. Because the people would laugh at him if he will be able to lay down the foundation and would not be able to finish it. I was pondering about this and I was thinking that, we are now beginning to feel all the filling materials in our land so that we can begin to build our cathedral. And to be honest, we don't have that resources. We don't have that enough money to finish the building. But the other gospel also was telling us that we have to learn to walk by faith and not by sight. In fact, King David said in the book of Psalm that it is futile or useless for a watchman to watch the tower, if not the Lord Himself watch, or useless time around, though we don't have enough resources yet, but we walk by faith, knowing the fact that what is the first commandment? We must put God first, above our brothers, above our sisters, above our earthly position, above our ministry, above our jobs, our family, our children, above all things. Because if we will not be able to do this, we will be consumed with the lies, with the cares of this world. That is why Christ commanded us to hate them, but not literally hating them, but to put God first, so that we will be able to do the second, the first, and the rest of the commandment. Love God above all, and love your fellow man. That is God's commandment. Please stand.